Hello, Just Too Good here, back for another thoughts video, and today I'm going to be filming the long-awaited sequel to last year's My Thoughts on LEGO at Comic-Con 2013. This video is called My Thoughts at LEGO Comic-Con 2014. And this one in particular, we're going to be taking a look at all the sets revealed at Comic-Con and all the exclusive minifigures for Comic-Con of 2014. And before I start this, I just have to say a lot of the pictures, when they look like this, are released by LEGO, and you can just look at my news videos to kind of see those. And some of the other pictures, I'll specifically say where they're from, if they're taken by photographers or whatnot. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. And also I have to say one more thing. This is probably going to be the last thoughts video filmed in this very rough filming my screen style. The next ones are probably going to be filmed with a screen editing software, so we'll see about that when they come along. But anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at these sets. So the first set is the long-awaited Green Lantern set, or if I'm from last year, Green Arrow. Get that reference? No, nobody gets it? Alright. And this set is called Green Lantern vs. Sinestro. $20, and it's a LEGO DC superhero set. Now, a lot of people wanted a Green Lantern, and this set does not disappoint. Because you see, Green Lantern was originally revealed in the 2011 Comic-Con as it was on display, and I think it was a con exclusive minifigure. And they just never got around to releasing a Green Lantern minifigure. I think it was because the movie flopped, personally, but this is the first time we're getting a Green Lantern minifigure that's going to be available to everybody. A wide release minifigure. And like I said, it does not disappoint, because look at that minifigure. He looks fantastic. And the set itself is not bad, especially considering it's $20. So let's take a look at him first, and you can see he just looks great. He has some awesome printing on his legs. You can see he even has a little bit of printing on the little hinge part right there, which is awesome. So that's really cool. And he has new printing on his face and his torso as well. And also you get a Batman in this set, which is a new Batman. Not sure if he's exclusive. And it's basically a space Batman, spacesuit Batman. And he has this nice new cowl right there, which is a short cowl, new mold. It doesn't have a bottom part right there. And it has shorter ears, which looks great, and it's in that gunmetal silver. And also, he has these little wings right here, which look a little bit like felt, and some nice torso printing. The thing about this is I think they made this cowl so it could match the Batman vs. Superman sets, which were supposed to release in 2015, but the movie got pushed back, so they had to delay the sets. But you can see it just looks fantastic. And the last minifigure in the set is Sinestro, who looks awesome. He has some great torso and leg printing, and a great little face printing right there. Worst part about him is that his hair piece right there could have easily been the elf hair piece, if you guys remember from Series 3 of LEGO minifigures, colored with black on the back, and then his ears in that pink color. But they went the lazy route and just put the Widow's Peak piece in black, which we've gotten many times before. Nothing special, and it doesn't look too much like how he looks, in the comics and whatnot. But other than that, he does have this little weapon right here, which looks to be a stick connected with a Techno Blade from Ninjago. Obviously, I guess referencing the Green Lantern or the Yellow Lantern ring or whatnot. Not entirely sure. I don't read the comics. Sorry, guys. And just taking a look at the set altogether, the actual ship right here is pretty okay. For a $20 ship, no, it's not bad. It actually reminds me of the Hulk's Helicarrier Breakout ship, which it looks like a green palette swap of that, except a little bit cooler, because it looks like there's a nice seat in there, and I like the green on it. And this little vehicle right here looks to be like a Yellow Lantern beacon or something, and it's just really kind of an add-on to the set. Nothing too special, but it's cute because, they just kind of put it in the set. And looking at it all together, it reminds me a lot of Arctic Batman vs. Mr. Freeze from 2013, and that one had a ship, Batman, a villain, and then you got one DC superhero that isn't from the Batman universe, or it is the Batman universe, but not a Batman-centered hero. And that's basically this set, because that one had Aquaman, this one has Green Lantern. That one had Batman, this one has Batman. That one had Mr. Freeze, this one has Sinestro. That one had this little carrier for an ice, and this one looks like a little carrier for a light. Then that one had a ship, and this one has a ship. So they kind of match up. But other than that, just a fantastic set in terms of minifigures, and the builds itself are not bad whatsoever. And for a $20 set, it's basically a must-have for a lot of LEGO fans out there. Especially me. I'm going to get it like the first time I see it. Next up is It's called Batman and Angry Kitty Attack. This is a LEGO Movie 2015 set, so we are getting sets in 2015. And it looks awesome for the minifigures because you see you got Super Angry Kitty right here, who is different from Angry Kitty in a little bit of the, the printing right here. You can see the printing on the Angry Kitty from this year has a totally different face from the one right there. And also, it even has some printing on the top little plate right there, while the one from this year does not. But she looks fantastic. I love the printing on there. It looks very scary, but it does match right when she's about to turn into that big Angry Kitty from the movie. And then Batman right here may look like, oh, it's just the same old Batman. But if you see, I think these pictures are provided from Bricks to Both Ends. You can see right there, awesome printing on the face because it's a totally new face altogether. He shows his teeth this time, and he also has his eyes kind of squinting. And then taking a look at the other parts of the set, you get a very standard Skeletron, which we've gotten so many times before. I think we got 2 in the Constructomech, and then we got some in, or I think one or 2 in Metalbeard's Duel. And then you get a basic Micromanager. It looks like a new one, but nothing too special. So really the kind of the incentive to buying this set is a new Batman kind of face print and a new Unikitty variation, which is Super Angry Kitty. And the best part about it is it's only $10, so it's a very cheap set, and you would think it's a $13 set, but for everything you get, great deal. I'm going to get it, and I'm so stoked that we are getting more LEGO Movie sets. Next up is the Tumbler, and this one in particular, very well-made set, but I'm not a huge fan of Batman or Batman vehicles. I'm not saying that in the sense that, oh, I don't like it. Just, I never really got into Batman. And I like some of the Batman LEGO sets, I like some of the Batman movies, but really, this one doesn't really appeal to me because I don't really like Batman or his Batman vehicles. I'm sure Batman collectors will like this the same way that a lot of Simpsons collectors love the house. It is the same price as the house set, and I don't blame them for it. It looks really well done, very faithful to the movie because this is based off of the Dark Knight trilogy. So, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, which I did like. I think The Dark Knight Rises had a lot of flaws. I like The Dark Knight, but some of the performances in there are kind of weak, but a lot of people overlooked it because Heath Ledger's is incredible. And Batman Begins I haven't seen for a while, so I gotta see that again. But the minifigures in this set, you got a new Batman based off of the Batman Begins costume with a nice new torso print and an awesome new face print where he's kind of not really showing. It's just not the same one, and I love getting new face prints for Batman. It seems like just a 2015 thing because we're getting 2 new face prints from the LEGO Movie and then this set. And also in Comic-Con, they also have an exclusive Batman that has a totally new face print too, which we'll get to later. And also you can see Heath Ledger's Joker right there, who looks fantastic. Rest in peace, he was a great actor in Brokeback Mountain and whatnot. And this one in particular looks great. I love how he has that flesh tone under there, but it really looks like that rough face print that's found in the movie, which looks fantastic. Nice torso print and nice legs print too. Wish Batman had leg print, but whatnot. And it's $200. Sure, a lot of you Batman fans like Nuff Said, or I think it's Nexus or something, like he changed his name, are really going to love this set, and I think you guys already do love it. And I don't blame you if you want to buy it. It's just not my thing. I don't want to spend $200 on a Batman vehicle because I'm not really into Batman. So it's an incredible set, but not my cup of tea, I guess you could say. And next up is the Smaug set, which is the Lonely Mountain, LEGO, The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies. I believe they changed the name to that. And this is a cool set for Smaug alone. Other than that, really weak set. I'll tell you why. The price. $130 in the United States. Very overpriced for the structure you get in the set. Which you could kind of see a little bit right here. Here's one segment. And it has this nice sand green feel to it, which I do like. And it has a little bit of a minecart feel to it too. Looks like it has a cool play feature where you could wheel this back and forth. But that's really the only segment besides this segment right here, which is this one, and there's this kind of small segment. Reminds me a little bit of the Mines of Moria. Sorry about that. And it has the Ark Stone right there. I think it's called the Ark Stone. I'm not entirely sure if I'm screwing that up. And it has just a little staircase to that. Doesn't look like there's any cool play features on that segment. That's all you get. And, oh, you also get this build right here. It looks like a little bit of a gold mound right there, or a heap of gold. And then you get some minifigures and some little accessories here and there, but Altogether, it's 850 pieces or 750 pieces. I'm not sure. And that's really disappointing because this is $130 and it only has around 850 pieces. There's a huge gap in price per piece ratio there. 130, you could buy Helm's Deep, which I think had 1,200 or like 1,300. Crazy set. And this one is just 800, and the build is very small if you ask me for such a pricey set. And the best part is obviously Smaug, and he looks excellent. He looks very, very well done, but that's the only exclusive character in the set. The other ones, while they do have exclusive outfits, are all repeat characters we've gotten before. Which, I guess the exclusive outfits is kind of a cool touch to the set because it makes them a little bit more detailed, and for those who want to collect all the Hobbit minifigures, you're going to obviously have to get this set. But I wish I would have maybe included an exclusive character, which I guess would be impossible because there's no exclusive characters that appear in that scene, which that I could understand, but they should have at least bumped the price or the piece count just a little bit, maybe to 1,000. It would have been perfect. I wouldn't have complained because I get that Smaug is a new mold on a few parts of him, but really it just feels a little bit weak in terms of the build, and I don't feel like I'd get my money if I did buy it, and so I made a plan to not buy it at full price. And of course things can change between now and then, but I doubt I'd buy it, and then I'd only get it if I have a coupon or if I could get it on sale or whatnot when it comes out. So that's it for now on this LEGO The Hobbit stuff. And now we're moving back to the LEGO Movie, and these two were actually new news segments that you probably saw today on my channel. And basically, these were revealed at the LEGO Movie panel yesterday. And there are two new Unikitties that are coming out in 2015. Now, the story of these are basically that I guess the people who created the LEGO Movie sets, because I believe that's what the panel was based on, said that these are two Unikitties that you could find in sets in 2015. They didn't say which sets. And you can see this one's sad Unikitty. Then this one's kind of a surprise Unikitty. Now, which sets would these be in? My guess, this basically confirms that we're getting the Master Builders sub. And you can see that in my news video. But that is awesome. If we're getting the Master Builder sub, I'm going to be so stoked. I'm going to get it, even if it's $100 or whatnot, or $120 or $130. Not sure if I'll get it if like the day of release if it's $130, but I'd get it eventually because I love that scene in the movie. It's kind of a touching scene with Unikitty when she stares off and then it becomes funny again. I forget. I think Batman makes a quip or something like that. But honestly, these two are just adorable. I love. You can see Unikitty's sadness, like in that scene in the movie where she's crying because her home was destroyed. It was touching and it was just adorable too. So I love how they're kind of releasing that version of Unikitty. And then this one's just kind of surprised, which is kind of cute too. So that's really it for those two. I also like how they have new kind of eyebrow printing on those. So you can make all these different Unikitty faces and whatnot, which is just adorable. And you can see they also have kind of a new position for Unikitty, which is her sitting down position. Anyways, we're moving just on to the Mixels right now. We just came from looking at the Unikitties. And these are Mixels 2015 sets. There's 3 that were revealed at Comic-Con. Not the most exciting reveals, but these are, of course, Series 4 Mixels. And I don't really know about these. I think they're kind of a weak reveal. I like some parts of them. For example, you can see this guy right here. He is kind of a bat one, and he has a new print on his eye right there where it's an inverse of the old eye we saw where it was, I think it was white and then there was black in the middle. This one looks really, really cool for that print alone. And in particular, this build, other than that, is pretty weak. Not really appealing to me. It just looks like a standard bat one, so eh. And next up is this guy right here. I'm saving the best one for last, which is Bernard. And he is kind of weird looking. I know Be Kind Sir Wine likes him, and I like kind of how they made. It looks like those are that piece right there might be the lifesaver piece, you know, where they use the whatever it's called, the inflatable little thingy that they use in like harbors and whatnot, or when you're swimming or whatnot. But then again, taking a closer look at them, it doesn't look like that piece, and I thought it was that piece at first. So maybe that is a new molding altogether, but I'm kind of stumped on what molding that is. But other than that, not my most exciting one either. Now, the one I like the most is this guy right here, who I think is called Something Not, and he is really, really cool looking. He looks basically like an astronaut, and they use these little bulb pieces right here, which look really cool. And then they use the new printing on the eye right there, where it's kind of eye, and then they have eyelid in gray. And he's all in lime, and he looks really cool. So there's that. I mean, he looks great. I really want this guy in particular out of all of them. And other than that, that's really it for the Mixels. I mean, there's nothing too exciting other than those three. They didn't reveal anything else at Comic-Con for the Mixels. And I think this is the last one for sets. This one is the Wookiee Gunship, or the Wookiee Gunship, sorry about that. And, I mean, it's Star Wars Rebels. I liked how it looked at first, but the price tag is said to be $70 United States dollars. So, yeah, that's overpriced if you ask me. And really, it shouldn't be that. Why are they making it $70? This is could be easily a $30 set or whatnot. Or not a $30 set, sorry about that. A $40 or a $50. A $50 set would probably be the best price, or $40. But $70, and I think it only has around 500 or 400 pieces. And it just doesn't look like a lot for your money. A lot like the Smaug set. And the actual build of it looks very unique. I like the tan pieces. But, yeah, it's overpriced. The minifigures are cool. You get some Wookiees, and then you get this guy right here from Rebels. And the best part about this, and I think the coolest part about this, is this guy right here, if you see, has a totally revamped look from the one this year. Now, you may not notice it at first, but they actually corrected how his hair looks. In the one from this year, he has black hair and black printing on his face. But the one from next year, which is this one right here, you can see he has dark brown hair and dark brown kind of facial hair. That's awesome. I love how they did that. They don't usually do that. I don't think they've ever had an instance where they did that in terms of like a set that came up one wave after the one that they improved from. Because I know they usually improve LEGO Star Wars minifigures all the time, but one that came literally, this is a wave after the one that the last version of him came in, and they made him look so much better and more accurate. So I think that's really cool. That's a nice touch. And other than that, you do get some of the Wookiees, which look awesome. They have some new printing. And really, that's really it for this set, because other than that, you just get an overpriced ship. I wish it was cheaper. I like Star Wars Rebels in general. And so that is it for the actual little, the sets that they revealed. But there's still some left. And now we're going to move on to the actual minifigure promos. There's a few that were revealed, and these are all just San Diego Comic-Con exclusive sets and minifigures. And so the first one we're going to take a look at is Batman of Zur and Aura. I'm sure I butchered that name. But this one in particular, I know my friend Oki got one, which is awesome. Oki is a great friend of mine. But this one is really cool because he's a purple Batman, and this was from the comics. And basically it's an alternate personality from Batman, from what I understand. But you can see this one, he has a cool smiling face print right there, which is new and exclusive to him, it looks like so far, which I wish I could have got, because that face print, really fits the personality of Batman from the LEGO movie. And then you got this side right here, which you can see the back side. He has a face print with kind of a beard going on and a very angry face. So that's really it for Batman of Arzur, or whatever the heck it is. Like I said, he's an exclusive San Diego Comic-Con minifigure, so I'm never going to get him. But I love the purple coloring on his cowl right there. I love the purple printing on his legs. And I love his face print on both sides, because you basically get one with a beard and then one without a beard. And then one's smiling and then one's angry with a beard. So that's kind of a cool duality right there. The next promo I'm going to take a look at, which is the miniature Ghost for LEGO Star Wars Rebels. And this is a San Diego Comic-Con promo where it's basically just a box set of this right here. And it's a microfighter, and while I do love microfighters, this one doesn't appeal to me because I guess I'm not really familiar with Star Wars Rebels yet. I like some of the LEGO sets, but like I said, it just doesn't really appeal to me. And it's not that bad of an exclusive, because while there's no exclusive prints or whatever, it doesn't alienate us who didn't go to Comic-Con. So I like it in that way, because we could easily make this at home if we wanted to. All the printing is available to us, and the Chopper minifigure is available to us too. So nothing too special there, and I wish they would make more Comic-Con exclusives like that so it doesn't alienate us who didn't go. That's really it for this exclusive. Nothing too exciting if you ask me. And next up is Rocket's Warbird. Sorry about that. And yeah, about this one. This is kind of disappointing, because if you see, that Rocket Raccoon minifigure is exclusive to the set, and he is the best looking Rocket out there. He's better than the one that we got in that $40 Guardians of the Galaxy set. because he has the Guardians of the Galaxy suit, and he has amazing printing. For the first time ever, we got printing on the front of LEGO minifigure short legs right there. Because the only time we got printing on his short legs is on the back, which was for Bart Simpson of the LEGO minifigure Simpson series. And you can see those look a little bit like they could have been molded shoes right there. But if you look closely, they are printed, because right here, if you look super closely, you can see this is that burgundy color right there. So that means they are printed just on the front and the side. Then you got a little bit of printing on the side right there. And then onto his actual torso. Awesome arm printing right there. And even some printing on the torso with some detail on his suit. Then he even has printing on his kind of body mold right there for his head and a little bit of his torso. And you can see there's printing right there, which is all exclusive. So overall, what a really, really well done minifigure for an exclusive. And I'm kind of mad about this one because while Batman of Zero or whatever, we only got one Rocket Raccoon before. And this is the second time you could get a Rocket Raccoon. We've got many Batmans out there, so I'm not really fazed by him. But really, the second time we could get Rocket Raccoon is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So that's a type of exclusive I don't like, when they do a minifigure alternate suit of a character that we've only gotten once, or if they do an exclusive character altogether. And the build of that is really weak because it looks like a miniature version of the one that appears in the movie. So, really, the reason why people are getting it is to either have an exclusive or to get that exclusive Rocket Raccoon who looks fantastic. And then we got the collector right here, and the collector is an exclusive LEGO Guardians of the Galaxy minifigure, so another LEGO Marvel exclusive minifigure like the previous one we just looked at. And again, this is an exclusive character, and these are the type of exclusives from San Diego Comic-Con that I don't really like. But I have to say, it's better this year because the collector isn't like a major hero or whatnot, so I'm not too annoyed by that. Just as I'm not too annoyed for Rocket Raccoon because, again, he's not really that much of a major hero. But you can see the printing on his torso and his legs are actually really well done. He has kind of this eclectic design on his torso, and that continues onto the legs, and a little bit of pad printing right there on his legs. Then he has this really cool kind of menacing look, where he has a little bit of a beard going on, and that nice hairpiece. So it looks really cool, and that's really it. He uses Windsor's cape mold right there, so not a new cape mold, but overall just a really cool looking minifigure. Wish we could get him for those who didn't go to Comic-Con. And I think this may be... No, that's not the last of our exclusives. It was the last for a second there. But you can see right here, that was a set that we took a look at earlier. But this is a new Unikitty. And this is Cheery Kitty and Very Happy Unikitty or something like that. I'm not sure of the names. I totally forgot them. I know my friends Be Kind Sir Rewind and Oki got them. So that's really cool. But you can see right here, they have this really awesome face print on both of them. And this is really the exclusive part of the set. You got this really kind of cheery one right here where she looks just adorable, and then she has new eyebrow printing on the top plate right there. Then you got this one right here where she's just really, really happy, and she even has some more eyebrow printing right on that top plate right there. Overall, just so cute, and it's a really well done two exclusive minifigures, and I don't mind it too much even though I love Unikitty because we've gotten a lot of Unikitties before, so I'm not really too fazed by it. But that's really awesome of those who did go to San Diego Comic-Con and were able to get it, or those who brought off of eBay. And yeah, looks really cute. And next up is this exclusive right here, which, no, it's not the exclusive. It's not the last one. You can see this one right here is the Batmobile, and this one's based off of the 50s. Why does 50s doesn't sound right? That's not the right time period. But the Adam West TV show, basically. And it looks good as an exclusive because two things. No exclusive minifigures. Build that we could build at home. Perfect. That's all I care about. If I didn't go to Comic-Con, but I could still build this at home if I wanted to, because those two are from the Juniors line, and then the actual build of the Batmobile right there is all new altogether, and that one right there you could build with bricks at home. So it looks kind of cute. It's just kind of a miniature one. It's not the full scale one that we were expecting to get that appeared on that poster once. But hey, I'm glad it's something I can just easily build at home. I have the minifigures. So that's good. And I do like how it's a two-seater. I thought that's actually pretty cool. And congrats to anybody who got that at Comic-Con. And last up, right? Okay, yes. Last minifigure. That's a Comic-Con exclusive, kind of. is Bard right here, Bard the Bowman. Not the most exciting one right here, and plus he's not exclusive. He's coming in an upcoming set with this exact same costume. So it's more of a preview minifigure with exclusive packaging. And he has kind of a cool torso right there, pretty cool legs, but I don't really care about Bard as a character. I thought he was okay in the Desolation Smaug, and I already have him in the Lake Town set. And then this one in particular is coming in an upcoming set, which I may or may not get, which is, I think, Lake Town Tower or something like that, which comes out in October. But yeah, he's kind of cool, not really that exciting, and congrats to anybody who got them at Comic-Con, but he's really just a preview minifigure. And LEGO should do that more. Instead of releasing these exclusive minifigures like Batman Azura Raw or whatever, or the Rocket Raccoon, they should just release minifigures that are previews of upcoming minifigures that you could easily get in 2015 or whatnot. Yeah, that's really it for this year's Comic-Con thoughts video for LEGO, and let's hope I didn't make a big major mess up like I did last year with the Green Arrow, Green Lantern mix-up, because I did not hear the end of that. And if I did, you know what? Keep on pointing out in the comments. Don't read all the other comments. But yeah, that's really it. It was fun doing this. Live stream is looking maybe to be on Wednesday. I'll get updated info on that once it comes out, or once I do another video or something like that, maybe tomorrow. And so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts. Now, what are your thoughts? Did you think LEGO did good at Comic-Con this year? Did you think they did bad? Personally, I think they did much better than last year, which was really kind of bland. Not as good as, well, 2012 was maybe on par with this. 2011 was awesome because they reviewed all the superheroes minifigures. In 2012, they did that too. So yeah, 2012 and 2011 are probably better than that. I like getting a whole lineup of minifigures than getting these just exclusive set reveals and whatnot, because that's what they're doing now this year and then last year. But the best ones are like 2009, because that one they revealed all the LEGO Toy Story minifigures. Oh, that was so perfect. I love that so much. And yeah, that's really it for this review or thoughts video or whatever. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye.